this illegal alien had a lengthy rap sheet here in California long before he ever killed these two California teenagers.
How in the world can a criminal illegal alien come into our country, unalive two people, and receive an early release from prison? Welcome to the John Amanchukwu Show. Do me a big favor and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. It only takes a few seconds, but it helps me grow. It helps me work with the algorithm, and I'm putting out content daily so that you can know the truth about what's going on in this wacky world. Aren't you sick of fake news? Don't you want the truth? Well, I'm trying to bring you that, also from a Christian perspective. So in this episode, I want to take some time and to show you a story that might be hidden. Maybe you haven't heard about it, but how in the world can a criminal illegal alien come into our country, unalive two people in an accident, and receive, watch this, an early release from prison, and in all places, California? Watch.
Secured border. Hi, Bill. Been waiting to talk to you all morning.
Yeah, Dana, good morning to you. This illegal alien had a lengthy rap sheet here in California long before he ever killed these two California teenagers. He's got several felony convictions on his record, several convictions for driving without a license, but he was still out and about on California's roads. And this young American couple ended up paying the price for that. And now their killer is getting an early release. It was November 2021, a fiery collision on an Orange County freeway. A young couple dead, and the driver who crashed into them, a twice-deported illegal alien from Mexico with multiple felonies, in custody for being drunk, high, and speeding at nearly 100 miles per hour.
Hold on one second. Did you hear that? Twice. Uno, dos. 1, 2. Uno, dos, 1, 2. Twice deported. Criminal illegal alien. Driving on the wrong side of the street, high, drunk, and illegally here after being uno, dos, 1, 2, twice deported. Why is he here in the first place? You know what I think? This is what I think. They need to find the individual who failed to bring justice to this family by preventing this criminal illegal alien from re-entering into our country. They need to find that person and charge them as well. Heads need to roll. We need to bring justice for these two individuals who were unalived because of the failure of our judicial system. This is terrible. Now, this is the kind of thing that Tom Homan and President Donald J. Trump and J.D. Vance are fighting against. We need border security. At the end of the day, no man knows when his time is going to be, when you have drawn your last breath. We don't know. It could be a person driving on the street, and maybe it's a legal citizen who is high and who is drunk, who's driving on the wrong side of the street, who unalives you. That could be. But this should never take place. It would have never happened if this person wasn't allowed to be here. Uno, dos, 1, 2, twice. Now the third time. This is an injustice. So there you have it. Now here's an image of the individual. His name is Ortega Anguiano. Ortega, man, you shouldn't be here. Shouldn't have been here. And these are the two individuals who lost their lives because the justice system failed them and allowed this maniac. I mean, brother, listen, man, my friend, you came to the country illegally. They allowed you to come the first time. Why not come and be a law-abiding citizen? outside of the fact that you're here illegally. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard for you to be a law-abiding citizen when you're here illegally. But let's call you what most Democrats want to call you. You are a asylum seeker. You're a newcomer. Why not be here and do what's right? But no, you want to do dumb stuff. Get high, get drunk, and then get behind a steering wheel. Now take a look at these individuals again who lost their life because of that. And you mean to tell me that President Trump is wrong for wanting to deport people? What if that was your son? What if that was your daughter who lost their life? How would you feel about that? I want to hear from all of the wokey pokey, hocus pocus, Democrat-leaning people whose hearts are just gushing for, the criminal illegal aliens who are bringing fentanyl and crime into our country. I want to hear your heart pour out for this tragedy. What do you have to say about it? Listen, if you're watching this episode, tag that woke friend that you have. That woke friend could be someone in your family. Tag your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your cousin. Tag them right now and say, hey, yeah, auntie, you were talking big last year, after the election. Oh, we're upset with Trump and he's going to be our president and he's going to deport people. What do you have to say about this? Tag them. They deserved to be tagged. Call them out. We want to hear what they have to say. But guess what? There's a new sheriff in town. Pam Bondi, she's not playing. She's for real. Pam Bondi is not going to allow this situation to just be smooth over. All right? Pam Bondi is going to make sure that this problem is rectified. This is what she had to say about the situation. She said, this is absolutely unconscionable. What about justice for these teens? What about the rights of their parents? And then she tags the Justice Department. She says they will work with ICE to make sure this illegal alien receives full punishment for his crimes. Now, there are people who are upset with Pam Bondi and how she's handled other situations. But let me tell you something. This is the kind of leadership that we so desperately need and deserve in this country. And we all know that if it was the former liberal and woke and Democrat AG, that this would not be happening. They would be, oh, yeah, well, maybe the young kids were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Or maybe they shouldn't have gone out that night. They would have excused it away and put the blame where the blame should not be, rather than addressing the fact that we have a border issue in our country and that these things need to be rectified. All right. And U.S. Attorney, I hope I say his name the right way. U.S. Attorney Bill Essayli. Don't charge that to my heart. Charge that to my head. Bill Essayli. This is what Bill Essayli had to say. I want to read this to you so you can see it for yourself. This is Bill's statement on the situation. Bill said this. My office has filed a felony immigration charge against this defendant. All right? This is what Bill had to say. He faces up to 20 years in federal prison if convicted for Statute 8 U.S.C. 1326. There it is. 20 years in federal prison. He's going to do his time. He did the crime, and Bill is making it plain, and he's saying that he's going to make sure that he does the time. He has to do the time. We have to bring swift justice to this person. All right? Bill, thank you. Thank you for being a man. Thank you for not cowering to the woke government. Thank you for not being weak. Thank you for using your office and your position to protect the American people, because if they just let this guy out easily and freely, he's going to go back and do the same thing that he was doing before. Why? Because he is twice deported and he hasn't got the memo yet. And lives are not simply at stake. Lives have been lost as a result of this. And so you heard his criminal background, multiple felony convictions on his record, previously convicted for driving without a license. You know, now we got all this real ID stuff so we can travel, but we got people around here driving vehicles coming into our country, twice deported, unaliving people without a license. But you're going to make me go down to the DMV and wait in the line for 5 hours. Man, this stuff makes no sense, okay? And so here are his sentencing details. Received 10 years per manslaughter charge, but to be served concurrently. Total prison time, 10 years and not 20. But not on Bill Essayli's watch and not on Pam Bondi's watch. We need justice in this situation. And this is where we are. I am praying that these incidents, these tragedies, these grave acts of foolishness, I am praying that these things are eradicated from our country. Our children, our sons and our daughters and our wives, fathers, husbands, and the like, they deserve to be able to travel on a highway or in town and not be concerned about their life because some maniac who shouldn't be here in the first place is driving a vehicle that becomes a weapon and takes them out. Let me know what you think below in the comment section. Am I right or am I wrong? Am I weak or am I strong? God bless you and God bless America. We want justice for the situation.